Hey guys, it's Nitro here, and today I want to go over the AoE build and rotation. This is for Raid and Mythic Plus. This is the Raid build I use for Council. This is only really for 4-target cleave, so I just use this build really for Council. But it really, if you can get this rotation down, I can assure you that the Mythic Plus rotation is much easier because we don't have to maintain steady focus when we are playing Mythic Plus. Because the Mythic Plus build, you go down here, you take Wailing Arrow, and then you take a Poison Injection instead. So the Mythic Plus rotation is pretty much exactly the same as the one I'm going to be showing you right here, and it's easier, except we're not going to be taking steady focus. We're going to be using Wailing Arrow to interrupt stuff. That's the only difference. And with the new update that happened in patch 10.1.5, we lost Double Tap. Really sad about that. So we're taking, and then Salvo is a new ability, but is off the GCD. So we just macro that into our volley, and you macro it and forget about it. Now every time you volley, you'll also be using your salvo, which is pretty handy. Okay, a few things I want to show you before we start the main rotation here is that when you steady shot twice in a row, you get a buff. The buff is called Steady Focus, and it's an 8% haste buff for 15 seconds, which is really strong. Also, what we just got here, we just got a proc lock and load. When you get this, aim shot is instant and it costs no focus, which is really strong. And as you can see, as I aim shot, I just got these indicators here. It's called precise shots. It increases our damage of our multi-shot and arcane shot by 75%. So the main thing with marksmanship is you don't want to cap. You have 2 charges of aim shot. You don't want to be sit on 2 charges of aim shot. You always want to have aim shot on cooldown, and you want to spend the aim shots. You never want to reach 2. So that's important. You always want to get as much aim shots as you can as possible. And then when you cast aim shot, you get these here. You want to spend these before you aim shot. You don't want to aim shot when you have charges of precise shots. That is not true, however, if you have true shot up. When you have true shot up, you just ignore precise shots and you just spam aim shot because it's such a short cooldown, and the cast time is increased, and the focus generation is crazy. So, outside of your burst window, outside of your true shot, what you're going to be doing is, when you get your precise shots here, you're going to be spending them on a multi-shot. Only if this is 3 or more targets. Because when you do that, you get a debuff called trick shots. So when you hit 3 more targets with your multi-shot, you get this buff, and it cleaves. When the next rapid fire or aim shot you use cleaves and hits 3 targets for 80% of damage. So we see here, I use aim shot, I get all that cleave, and then I multi-shot, and if I have rapid fire, I have that buff again. I also cleave, but I lose that trick shots buff, so I need to multi-shot again. I get the buff back, aim shot, multi-shot, get the buff. Okay, multi-shot, get the buff. So that is really how we cleave a lot as a marksmanship hunter. That is outside of our true shot window. One other thing I really want to go over is when you have volley up. So volley rains over 6 seconds. It rains down. It's like an AoE. And the trick shots buff is a little different. It doesn't go away. So you can volley and you can aim shot and rapid fire without having to multi-shot at all, because the trick shot buff doesn't go away after we cast one of those. And when you have true shot up with the volley, you have so much haste and cast time speed that you can cast a rapid fire in 2 aim shots, maybe even 3 if you have like bloodlust up, like berserking, and those kind of things. So I really recommend you guys get an indicator so you can see your trick shots buff, so you can see how many you can get away during volley. Other than that, our main abilities are explosive shot, which you pretty much just cast on cooldown. Dash Rock'em. Dash Rock'em just does a lot of cleave, and it increases our damage to the targets it hits, which is really strong. So that is pretty much everything really about this build and what our main abilities that we're going to be using. So I'm going to go with opener now. So I'll do a pull timer here. So our opener is 2 steady shots in a row into explosive shot,
5,
Dash Rock'em,
4,
volley,
3, 2,
and then a lot of cleave
1.
damage. It's gonna look like this. Okay, so that's our opener done. Now I'm gonna cast Steady Shot twice in a row again to get that buff. I'm gonna be spending my trick shots on multi-shot. Use explosive arrow on cooldown here. Losing that steady focus buff, so I'll cast 2 in a row. I have trick shots. Alright, we have a volley coming up. Multi-shot, rapid fire. Low on focus, so I'll cast steady shot twice in a row. Get that buff. Another thing I really want to recommend is when you... Sometimes you only get one or two of these quick strike stops. But if you have 2, you want to make sure you spend both before you aim shot. Because you want to get that damage on your multi-shot as much as you can. And that is pretty much what the rotation looks like. I really hope this video helped you out. So yeah, I have two right now. So say if aim shot, I had like a charge here. Instead of just casting 1 and then casting aim shot, now that I have trick shots up, I want to spend all the charges before I cast aim shot. So you want to take advantage of that buff. And that is pretty much the AoE rotation for Marksmanship Hunter. It's really nice too. This build also uses Serpent Sting, and it cleaves to 4 other targets, or 2 other additional enemies, not 4. And what I want to highlight is when you're using the Mythic Plus rotation, or if you're not using this talent later on, maybe it changed, talent's changed a little bit. This is just 4 target cleave. You're gonna want to multi-shot all their targets to get that Serpent Sting on. So like in Mythic Plus, and in Raid, when I'm even doing like cleave in like 2 targets, I'll aim shot both of them. That way the Serpent Sting can, you know, get that Serpent Sting damage in. Alright guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this video helps you out. I was receiving a lot of comments on people asking about this, so hope it gives you some insight. If it has, please comment, like, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Plan on making more content. I have a survival guide coming out. I think within a week. I still have to learn that spec. I haven't played melee survival, so we'll have to learn that spec, and I'll be doing some of that in stream as well. So if it helped you out, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.